Number 1. Listen to a principal making an announcement.
I would like to congratulate James Green and Molly Harrison. On Tuesday, they won first prize at the Regional Science Fair. Out of 100 different student projects, their project was chosen as the best. That means that 2 weeks from now, they will compete in the National Science Fair. I wish them the best of luck.
What is the purpose of the announcement? Questions 2 through 5. Listen to a conversation between two friends at school.
Hey, Sue. Did you hear that we have to start wearing uniforms to school?
Yeah, I heard that announcement. Most students seem angry about it, but I kind of want to wear a uniform to school.
You do? Why would you want to wear the same uniform to school every day?
I hate having to pick out what to wear to school each day. Not having to choose what to wear will save me a lot of time.
It only takes me a couple of minutes to get dressed. What's so hard about picking out clothes?
I guess I just think a lot more about what to wear than you do.
Okay, so maybe you'll save time every day. But you're going to have to spend money buying the uniforms.
Well, actually, it's my parents who'll be buying the uniforms, and I think buying the uniforms will be a lot cheaper than buying me nice clothes to wear to school every day.
Well, I just don't think the school should tell us what to wear. The biggest problem with uniforms is that we're forced to wear them, and that takes away our freedom of choice.
Now answer the questions. Number 2. What are the two friends mainly discussing? Number 3. Why does the girl want to wear the same uniform every day? Number 4. Why does the girl mention her parents? Number 5. According to the boy, what is the main problem with uniforms? Questions 6 through 10. Listen to a teacher talking in a science class.
We've been talking about animals with unusual but useful physical features. Let's look at another example. Does anyone know what the animal on the screen is?
It looks kind of like a small fox or something.
Right, it is a fox. It's called the fennec fox, and it's the smallest fox in the world. As you can see, although the fennec fox is small, it has very large ears for its size. The ears point almost straight up, like the ears of a bat. Can anyone guess how these ears help the fennec fox?
It must be able to hear very well.
Right. And the fennec fox uses its excellent hearing for a number of things. First, it uses them to listen for its prey when it's hunting. For example, it can find small rodents to eat by listening to them as they move underground. It can also listen for insects moving in the sand. Second, the fennec fox's excellent hearing helps it to escape its enemies. It can hear larger animals that may be hunting it. Yes, Jared?
It looks like it lives in a desert. Doesn't it get hot with all that fur?
Good question. You're right. The fennec fox lives in the Sahara Desert in North Africa, one of the hottest places on Earth. Much like elephants in the desert, the fennec fox uses its ears to release body heat. You see, its ears have very thin skin. So, as warm blood from the fox's body passes through its ears, heat is released through this thin skin. The cooler blood then flows back into the body, keeping the fox cool.
Now answer the questions. Number 6. What is the teacher mainly discussing? Number 7. Why does the teacher mention bats? Number 8. How does the excellent hearing of the fennec fox help it to hunt? Number 9. How does the fennec fox survive the heat of the Sahara Desert? Number 10. What does the teacher imply about elephants? Questions 11 through 14. Listen to a teacher talking in a social studies class.
My son watches The Simpsons because he loves Bart Simpson. I like Bart Simpson too because he reminds me of a trickster. A trickster is a character who likes to cause trouble. Many old stories from around the world involve tricksters. They are not usually evil characters, but they are often greedy and selfish. But even though tricksters usually want to help themselves, their behavior often leads to some good outcome in the story. To understand this, let's look at some examples of tricksters from traditional folk tales. Anansi, a spider in many African folk tales, is a great example of a trickster figure. In one Anansi story, the spider is given all of the world's wisdom in a pot. He is then told to share the wisdom with the world. Instead, Anansi decides to keep the wisdom for himself by hiding the pot in a tall tree. As he climbs the tree, however, he drops the pot. As a result, the wisdom soon spreads all over the world. Another trickster figure is that of Coyote, who appears in the stories of several Native American groups. In one story, Coyote is very hot. He asks for a cloud to cool him. The cloud then gives him shade. But Coyote is not satisfied. He asks for more and more clouds, then rain, then a stream so that he can cool his feet. He gets all that he asks for and almost drowns. But a great river forms because he wants to be cool. In both these stories, you can see that a trickster is trying to get his way. But in the end, things don't turn out as the trickster wishes, yet something good results from his attempts.
Now answer the questions. Number 11. What is the purpose of the talk? Number 12. Why does the teacher mention Bart Simpson? Number 13. According to the talk, in what way was Anansi selfish? Number 14. Why did Coyote almost drown?